ਗੁੱਡ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਬੇਟਾ ਜੀ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਲਾਸਟ 4 ਡੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਪ੍ਰੈਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਕੰਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਨਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਲ ਅਪ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਣਾ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਵੈਨ ਆਈ ਵਾਜ਼ ਯੰਗ ਆਈ ਯੂਜ਼ ਟੂ ਟਰੈਵਲ ਏ ਲੋਟ ਬਟ ਨਾਓ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਓਲਡ ਐਂਡ ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਫॉर मी टू शो as much zeal as I had in my youth, though I can still do many things. There are certain things that I beyond my reach now. Next exercise है कहते कि no sooner did I reach the station then the train left. I do not know how it happened with me. When I narrated the incident to my mother, she was disappointed to hear it. While I was coming back to my house, I met a stranger who was carrying a basket with him. I tried to talk to him, but he gave no answer or response. Next है third exercise। हाँ जी, म्यूजिक इज said to be food for the soul. Not only does it give relaxation to our mind but also help us to forget our sorrow and worries of day-to-day life. There is no aspect of life where we do not find it. There is hardly any party and function where music is not played, but we must enjoy it to forget our pain for some time. Next है हाँ जी, education has become a part of everybody's life. There is no even a single field where education has not left its mark. The day is not far when everybody would like to drink deep from its ocean, but the need of the hour is to spread education in every nook and corner till nobody is left without its mark. Next है साडी 5th नंबर ते कहंदे कि one day when I went to my friend's house, I was surprised to see a man who was wearing nothing, but I asked him the reason he tried to avoid me. After I did not stop and ask him again, after some time he told me the reason behind it, while he was telling me a sad episode which had happened with him 2 days ago. Before I started weeping, ठीक है, when I heard his woeful tale. Next ਸਾਡੀ exercise है 6, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਲੈਣਾ। The economic condition of a country depend on the resource available in the country as well as on its population. When the population increase, resource start decreasing. So there is a need to control population if we want our country to move toward the path of development. Next had the 7 exercise. I was pained to hear about your problem, but you should not worry because I am always there to help you. Although my means are limited, I will try to help you as much as I can. If you want to progress in your life, you should have faith in your capabilities and aspiration. ठीक है बेटा। नेक्स्ट हैड 8 नंबर ते है कहते कि as far as my knowledge is concerned, I can only say that nowadays it has become difficult to make both ends meet. I was 7 years old when my mother died. I tried to put a lot of effort so that I may get what I desire in my life. My sister and I started running a shop which was situated near my house. My sister and I managed the shop. though we had limited means we were honest। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट है कहते when I was 9 years old my parents told me that we originally belonged to Kashmir। As I grow up I began to watch TV so that I learn about the happening in Kashmir। Whenever saw some beautiful shots of heavenly valley on the TV or in movie I would remember Kashmir। नेक्स्ट है हाँ जी 10 my friend has been suffering for cholera since Monday। Today he did not come to school because he was not well again। When I reached his house his family had left for the hospital। I hurriedly rushed toward the hospital where he had been admitted। The doctor came and assured us about his early recovery। We had a sign of relief when we heard the news of his recovery। ठीक है बेटा। नेक्स्ट है साढ़े 11 हाँ जी कहते कि when I feel lonely I prefer to enjoy the beauty of nature। Wordsworth was a famous poet who wrote poems on the beautiful object of nature। Some of his poems show the zeal that he had in his vein। When I was at school my English teacher used to tell me about some of the Wordsworth poems that were worth reading। ठीक है बेटा। नेक्स्ट है दिया गया एक्सरसाइज ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ if you do not get success despite your repeated effort you should not lose heart। Only those people get success who have an optimistic approach toward life। ठीक है ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਸ਼ਾਵਾਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ optimistic ਮਤਲਬ ਆਸ਼ਾਵਾਦੀ ਲੋਕ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। if you want to win the lost game you should not feel exhausting। You can go up in life if you persist in your effort। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट है डी गया no sooner did we step out of the house then the rain started। I love rainy season because in that season my grandmother prepared lovely dishes for the whole family। I enjoyed sitting along ठीक है while it is raining। When somebody come to my house on a raining day I feel disturbed। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट है 14 एक्सरसाइज the incident that changed me was the death of my grandfather। Whatever he ate was flushed out of his system immediately। One morning while reciting his prayer he passed away। I can never forget the day on which my grandfather died। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ when I was a child he used to tell me stories before going to bed। Even today I have not come out of the grief when engulfed me 6 years ago। ठीक है। engulfed me 6 years back। नेक्स्ट साड़ी लास्ट हैगी है कहते कि when a certain minister grew old his hair fell off and he became bald। As he was vain he wore a wig of someone else's hair and went out। While he was rushing out of a parliament one day there was a gust of wind। ठीक है। his wig fell off and exposed his bland plate। ठीक है। ball plate. When everyone saw this, they started laughing at him. ठीक है बेटा, इस तरह साढ़ियां सारियां ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਕੰਜੰਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕੰਜੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਪਾਰਟ 2, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਟੇਕ ਕੇਅਰ ਬੇਟਾ।